Hello, Maddie from Hello Interloper here. Today I am going to talk a little bit about an event that's going on in Defender of Texel right now, and it's called Camp Fear. It's a PvP event, and there is something a little bit curious about these new warriors that were added in this event. See, I was a dedicated World of Warcraft player for a very long time. I know it's extremely nerdy and a little bit overrated, I guess, but I've been always a really huge MMORPG person. So anyway, when this event started, I was kind of confused because this sure looked a lot like the Spirit Healer in World of Warcraft, and I was a little curious what's going on with here. So there's always a comic with every single event that you probably know if you do play the game. If you don't play the game, make sure you check out my video about Defender of Texel, because you can get some cool stuff if you join now and whatnot. But anyway, so yeah, apparently dropped the sword and oh gosh, it's this thing. And I was kind of confused because that looks a little familiar too. So yeah, it seems that all the warriors here have been directly stolen from Blizzard's creations. Blizzard, of course, being the company that makes World of Warcraft and the whole Warcraft series, and Diablo, and StarCraft, and all that stuff. So, let's take a quick look at these guys, because you will be able to see the similarities really easily. So, anyway. Okay, DeNA, unfortunately, there aren't any photos of the full evolution, but basically she gets wings in her final evolution, and you can see she's wrapped up, she's got long hair, whatever, and yeah, you can kind of see in the little icon she gets wings and a lot of tendrils of ghostliness. But anyway, that is directly taken from the Spirit Healer in World of Warcraft. When you die, you have to go run back to your body, or you can resurrect at a Spirit Healer, who will resurrect you, but unfortunately take away some of your weapon and armor durability, and you're going to have resurrection sickness, which makes you really weak, so generally you don't want to use the Spirit Healer. But, yeah, it's a blatant copy, which is a little bit disappointing. I mean, we know that DeNA kind of snuck in a lot of Blood Brothers characters into the game, but this is honestly a little bit disappointing. So anyway, let's move on to this guy, Melpomene, or Nemesis, and Aranus. So as you can see, he's kind of like a skeletal sort of wraith thing. He's got multiple heads and kind of a rib cage, big kind of axe made out of floating bones. And in his final form, he's holding that big axe, and he's got crazy wings made out of bones and whatnot. So let's see its counterpart. Its World of Warcraft counterpart is Lord Marogar, who, as you can see, has the exact same axe. Of course, there are only two heads on the Defender of Texel version, and the wings are a little bit different. Let me go back to Melpomene here. So you can see it's a little bit different. There's still a blue glow here, which isn't exactly that evident in the screenshot, but when it moves around you can see it a lot better. So yeah, that's also a copy. Now, okay, you're probably thinking, okay, this is just such a strange sort of a guy that there's no way that's a copy. Really? That's a copy too. And unfortunately, even N10 is a copy. So look closely here. You see two horns, a lot of crazy spines. It's kind of like weird, almost pauldron-like things. And it's purple and whatever, and it seems to be zappy. Well, they kind of did a little more of a cover-up here. It's not as obvious, but it's based off of Diablo. As you can see, lots of spines. There's two big horns. And, oh, what is that? Two mouths. Let's go back for a moment. Huh. Those things on the shoulders, they look a lot like the equivalent of those mouths. Yep. So unfortunately, yeah, it seems that DeNA blatantly ripped these characters from Blizzard's creations, which can be, kind of entertaining too, because for the most part, Blizzard ripped a lot of characters from other sort of franchises. But overall, I mean, does DeNA have no shame? No shame. Well, either way, it's still a really fun game. If you haven't tested out Defender of Texel yet, I highly recommend it. I do have a video on my channel that introduces Defender of Texel, shows you how to go through the tutorial and set up a good team to begin with, so you'll have an advantage over other newbies in the game. And of course, you're always free to use my referral code. You'll get a rare, and no codes are better than others. If anyone says you get a legendary or something, no, you don't. You're gonna get a rare, and you're gonna get a lot of goodies that you'll get. Like, I think there's like an energy goodie and a morale goodie and stuff like that. Goodies. So anyway, check that out if you haven't. But for now, I'm gonna be taking part in this event. There's one day left, so yay PvP. Okay, good luck everybody.